Hey everybody, on today's video we are going to change the oil in the farm truck here, the old Silver Bullet. So this is an '05 Dodge half-ton with a 5.7 in it, and I can't remember the last time I changed the oil, so it's due. We got a warmer day. I think it's supposed to be around 50 today, so perfect time to get the oil changed. All right, so we're under the truck, and we've got to get the oil plug out of the pan. And here's something you probably don't see in use all the time. I got the gold icon ratchet that I'm going to use on this. And get that. And I got my oil pan here to catch it. Okay, and I did break that, so that will go good. But we'll use that ratchet to get it back on when we're done here. So we'll get that situated. And a lot of times I use rubber gloves for this, but these are kind of my work in the shop oily set of gloves, so and we'll see how good I can do about missing. Boom, did pretty good. Didn't get too oily, got a little bit on there, so we'll let that drain. And yeah, it's definitely dark and needed to be changed. Next step, we'll get the filter off. Okay, so our filter is hiding right here, and depending on how, so I've got a filter wrench here. But we'll see if I can twist it first. There we go. Okay, so, and there's the Wix number on there. The Wix number is a 51085. I actually have a CarQuest one for what I'm using today. And I want to get the oil catch pan situated underneath it before we unscrew it the rest of the way. Try and not make any more mess than I have to. So yeah, it just looks like we're going to be able to get this one off by hand. Whew. And those gloves are getting doused. It's nice and warm. I did run it a little bit. Not very long, just, you know, to get everything warmed up because it had been sitting. There we go. Got it down, and I did cover my gloves pretty good that time. But like I said, these are my oily gloves. So we'll let it continue to drain. And then we'll need to put the plug and the new filter back on. Alright, so just to show you that I do actually look at manuals every now and then. We do have the original owner's manual in here. And if you look for the 5.7 V8, which this is, it recommends 520. And it takes 7 quarts. Wait, but Dad's been a mechanic for over 50 years, and this is what he says that those Hemis like. The Pennzoil 530 high mileage. So that's what we're going to put in. And then, as I said before, the oil filter is a CarQuest one that I got. It's the 8505. So that is what we're going to put in there. And I think we'll put the oil filter on next, and then we'll put the plug back in, and then we'll fill it up. Okay, back under the front side here. Now, the one nice thing about trucks versus cars is generally you don't have to jack them up to change the oil. But it's just after Thanksgiving, so it's a little tighter than normal. And when I come in to take the plug off, yeah, I can't really use the creeper because I don't fit. But up front, I can. But my vest caught the last time, so I took it off for this. So here we go, got our filter. I put the month and the year and the mileage on there. So that way if I forget or don't see the card on the windshield, or it blows out, or any number of things that can happen. Get my hand up here. Then we can... it's hard to do one-handed. Here, I'll put the camera there for a second. Get this up here. Well, I know the old one fit through. Guess we'll come in from the front side here. Okay. And bring my hand up like so. And we'll screw that one on. And I do them hand snug. There we go. So that way they don't come off, but yet they don't need to be glued on there either. So there we go. And I switched to the rubber gloves because it did fill my other gloves with oil. So that was nice. All right, next step is to put the plug back on. All right, so now we're gonna put the plug back on. Got it right here. Get it in there. Notice, not cross-threaded, not ramming it home with ugga-duggas. Okay, so I got her tight. Then, here we go. We got our gold-plated Harbor Freight ratchet. Switch her to on. There, 1 foot came off the ground. So I am going to call that good. And now we put the oil back in. Okay, now it's time to fill the oil. And so these are 5 quarts. And I need 7. So I need a whole jug and then 2/5 of the next one. So we'll pour that in. Oh, the cats are checking things out. Yep. Cats causing problems. Always fun. And it's always scary when the wife is taking the side-by-side. Okay, now, like I said, I need 2/5 of the next jug. So and it does have the deal, the ounces here on the side, so you can get pretty close to where it should be. And so we've got 1, 2 ish. Oh, here's quarts on this side. So there would be 1, 2. So it should be right there for when we're ready. But I'll dump that amount in and let it set a minute, and then we'll check the dipstick after it settles in. Okay, there was about 1 quart. More. Okay, there we go. We got 2 quarts in there. Put the lid back on there. So we'll let that settle a minute or two, and then we'll check the dipstick. Okay, I've let it set a minute. We'll check the engine oil here. And it's in the safe zone, just a hair above. But I haven't started it yet, and it hasn't filled the filter, so that should be about perfect. Of course, I'll run it a little bit and then check it again. I did check the power steering fluid level while I was waiting, and that was good, but it does take ATF, not .3, so if you're adding that, make sure you add the right thing to it. And there we go. So almost a 20-year-old truck, only 130,000 on it. It doesn't get a lot of miles. It's mainly around the farm and stuff, but it's dusty, and so I'll probably put this on the list of stuff to do in the spring again. You know, change it again, because it had been quite a while. But there you go. Changed the oil in the old farm truck today. 2005 Dodge half-ton with the 5.7 in it. So, as always, take care, and thanks for watching.